Whoa, now this is going to be a hell lot of fun. Hey guys, Vimal here and welcome back to my channel. So today's video we got some mystery packages from Intel headquarters all the way from US guys. The packages have just arrived and as soon as I got them, I took my camera and started making this video. Now getting a package from Intel during this time period could only mean one thing. I'm assuming that we've got the brand new Intel's 11th gen CPUs inside these packages. Now come on, what else could be there inside that? So keeping that aside guys, we've got a couple of boxes over here. So what I'm thinking is in one package we must have Intel 11th gen CPUs and there must be a sample motherboard for testing out the CPUs in the other box. Now that is because last year also we got a similar kind of packaging only for the 10th gen CPUs. Keeping that aside, we also have this special package from Intel guys. It's a blue color box with the Intel logo on it and it's got my name on it actually. Let me just give you a closer look. Now this arrives separately guys. So here you go, it says Intel 11th gen and says breaking the boundary. Pretty cool, right? And it also says presented to Vimal Chintapatla with a special number on it. So these were only like 400 ever made in the world. And thank you Intel for sending me this. Keeping this aside guys, we'll directly unbox the packages and I'm like super excited to check out the brand new 11th gen CPUs. So it came in this sort of black box packaging guys. There's nothing written on it. So guys, in this video now, apart from the unboxing, I'll be telling you like what's new in the Intel 11th gen CPUs also, like what Intel is bringing to the table. And I've already made like a dedicated video explaining the architecture, details and all that about these Intel 11th gen CPUs. In case if you haven't seen that video now, I'll just leave a link to that in the card above. You can check it out there. That is like very much recommendable guys. You'll get like complete idea and info. Don't worry, I'll also brush up everything at a later part in this video as well. Okay, looks like we've got one more box inside the package. Like this, there's a blue color box. See, these are like media review sample kits guys, so I'm not sure that you'll be getting the same kind of boxes when you buy these 11th gen CPUs in the consumer market. So these are like exclusive editions made for us reviewers. So there you go. We've got this special package. It says Intel on the front side and has this beautiful cube-like structure. Packaging is definitely different compared to the previous 10th gen media kit that I got last year. And that's it. There is nothing else in this black box. So let me just quickly, show you what's inside this package. Okay. So guys, the outer cover comes out like this and inside we've got this special card, I guess, that says Intel Design to Game. And in the package, guys, we've got a couple of CPUs. So the brand has sent us two CPUs, two 11th gen CPUs. One of them is a Core i5 and the other one is a Core i9. And wait a second, what is this? Looks like some sort of magnifying cube with the Intel logo on it. And keeping that aside, guys, we've got the Intel 11th gen Core i5 in this sort of packaging. We've got the new Intel logo on it as well. Very nice. So let me just quickly open it and show you the CPU. I'll give you a closer look at that. So there you go, our brand new Intel 11th gen Core i5 11600K. This is a 6-core 12-thread CPU, guys. I'll tell you about the specs and all that in a moment. So yeah, that is pretty much it. This is what we got in the Intel i5 box. Let me also quickly show you the i9 packaging as well. And here is the Core i9 11th gen box packaging. Packaging is pretty similar to the other i5, only difference is in the shade of blue. And there you go, our first look at Intel's 11th gen Core i9 CPU. This is the 11900K guys. It's an 8-core 16-thread CPU. And both these CPUs are based on 14 nanometer process only. But there's a bit difference in the architecture. I'll tell you about the architecture in a moment. So that's it guys. This is what we got in the 11th gen media kit box. I'll just keep these stuff aside and also unbox and show you the other big box. Okay, here's the other package that we got along with the CPUs guys. It's a pretty big box. I'm assuming we have a motherboard sample over here, but not sure which motherboard is inside this package. So let's quickly unbox it and check out the MOBO as well. And ta-ta-da! Oh, we've got an ROG motherboard inside guys, and this is their brand new Z590 gaming motherboard. Damn, this is heavy. Let me just take it out. My god, that was definitely heavy. So this is ROG's brand new Maximus 13 Hero gaming motherboard. Oh my god, that looks awesome, right? We've got this beautiful artwork on the front side with this ROG logo over here. And as I've told you guys, this is a Z590 chipset motherboard, their brand new 11th gen motherboard. So these motherboards basically have the same LGA1200 socket only, guys. So they support both the brand new Intel 11th gen CPUs as well as the older gen 10th gen CPUs as well. We've got the Asus branding on the front side, and these pack PCI Gen 4 support, and also have next gen connectivity features like Wi-Fi 6E on board. Sounds pretty awesome, right? So going to the back side, we've got some of its features mentioned over here. There's a picture of the motherboard over here and mention some of its highlights. I'll tell you all about that at a later part in the video. First, let's quickly open the box and check out the motherboard. I'm pretty excited for that, and as soon as you do that, we've got our brand new motherboard at the top side. My god, what a beauty this is. Like complete black and metallic gray finish and looks wonderful. Pretty awesome, guys. Let me just take it out of the box. OMG. Now that is a beautiful looking motherboard. So along with that, in the package you get some paperwork as well. Looks like we've got a user manual, a driver CD, a sticker pack, and that is it. And below this looks like we've got some more accessories, like there's a special ROG keychain, we've got some SATA cables, there's a Wi-Fi antenna, and that's pretty much it, guys. These are all the stuff we got in the package, some cables and stuff. So let me give you all a closer look at the Mobo and talk about the design and the highlights. The Maximus 13 Hero has an all black aggressive design and looks gorgeous from our first look. It's a Z590 chipset Mobo that features the same LGA 1200 socket from the last gen. It has a robust 14+2 power design with a 90 amp power stage to efficiently deliver the power demanded by the CPU. The Mobo has 4 DIMM slots, as you can see, and supports a max of up to 128 gigs of memory. If you ask about the storage, the board offers quad M.2 slots with heatsinks and has 6 SATA ports on it. As mentioned at the beginning, the Hero offers next-gen connectivity features like it's got on-board Wi-Fi 6E support, Bluetooth version 5.2 and 2.5G Ethernet ports as well. The overall build quality of the board is top-notch, guys. They've used a multi-layer PCB with high-quality Japanese capacitors and come with chunky blocks of vented heatsinks on the VRM as well as the chipset area to keep the things running cool. And not to forget, it's got that touch of Asus Aura RGB lighting as well, which is fully customizable using Armory Crate software. So that was our unboxing and first look at Intel's much awaited 11th gen Rocket Lake CPUs. So in the first batch, we've got the i5 and i9 CPUs. I'm expecting they'll be sending the i7 later, and along with that, we've got ROG's Maximus 13 Hero Z590 gaming motherboard as well, right? So I'm like itching to, build a PC right now and see how these CPUs perform, but unfortunately, I can't show you the benchmarks, gameplays, or anything related to performance because right now these products are like under embargo. So you guys will have to wait for a couple of days before actually getting to see how these things perform in real world. Anyways, guys, in the meantime, I'll just collect feedback and I'll be ready with the review. So stay tuned to my channel. Keeping that aside, guys, I haven't told you the specs of the CPUs, right? Intel's new i5-11600K is a 6-core 12-thread CPU with a base clock frequency of 3.9 GHz and a max boost clock frequency of around 4.9 GHz. And if you talk about the Core i9, well, this is an 8-core 16-thread CPU. Last gen, we had like 10 cores and 20 threads, right? So this time we are only having like 8 cores and 16 threads with a base clock frequency of 3.5 GHz and a max boost clock frequency of 5.2 GHz. It does support Intel's thermal velocity boost as well, and that is not there on the i5, keep that in mind. There's actually a reason why the new 11th gen i9 has less cores compared to the previous gen. What Intel has done this time is they've tried to backport some of the new technologies that they've used in the Willow Cove architecture from their 11th gen Tiger Lake mobile CPUs, and from there they've taken that design and they've scaled it and tried to fit it on a 14 nanometer process, and then they've named this new architecture as Cypress Cove, guys. And because of this scaling and fitting onto 14 nanometer process, they could only accommodate 8 cores and 16 threads on this CPU. That is the main reason. But again, hey, Intel is promising that you'll be getting almost like 19% improvement in the IPC performance, right? So that is something where I'm looking forward to test out very soon. And not only that, guys, you're also having Intel's Iris Xe graphics on these new chips, right, which is almost like 50% faster than their previous gen built-in UHD graphics. So that is also something we'll be testing out. But the main question comes in the productivity and multi-threaded performance. We'll have to see how these CPUs will handle that compared to the current competition as well as the previous gen Intel 10th gen CPUs. So that is pretty much it, guys. I'll be starting off with my performance testings and reviews so that I can keep the content ready when the embargo lifts. So that is pretty much it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video and got to check out these exciting things from Intel. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more new awesome videos. And I'll see you all in my next one.